What's good, boys? Episode 2 of Stuff I Wish I Knew when I was 16, first getting into ecom, jumping straight into it. I've got the store loaded up here. As you guys can see, this is one of the brands we launched. We launched it July last year. Still people on the site. Still making sales with this brand. This brand has done us $1.5 million between all the stores. 7.3% conversion rate initially. I'll do this for the month. You guys can see. 12.5 next month. 11% conversion rate next month. 12%. So hopefully that built a bit of credibility for you guys. I'm going to show you exactly what we did to get this level of conversion rate and some absolutely crazy tips that, yeah, are just going to change your guys' life. So jump into the Miro board. Okay, so the first thing that we need to understand is what to do initially and what not to do. Because let's just say you're under like 5K a day, 1 to 5K a day, you're sitting between this mark. There's no point in going through your website and changing specific words or changing your ad copy slightly, because getting that extra 0.2, 0.3% of conversion rate isn't going to make much difference because you guys aren't getting sufficient traffic to your website. So instead, what I like to do initially is focus on rather large changes. Obviously doing this, it can swing either way. It can go less or it can go more. So you have to figure it out for yourself. First one being website. Apologies for the bad handwriting. Ads and your brand. These are the 3 main factors you guys need to be focusing on. So starting off your website, it needs to be clean, it needs to be seamless, it needs to be completely frictionless so your customer goes from not knowing who you are to seeing your product to checking out. They're in a trans state. It's a bit funny, but they are genuinely, when they see your ad, it's called impulse buying. So when they go from seeing your ad, they're in this buyer's mind, and any flash pop-ups. This is why I don't like to run the 10% sign up to my email pop-up, because the customer's on the website, they're thinking about buying, and that snap, that pop-up, it can shift them from wanting to buy to not wanting to buy. So instead, I like to run the 10% discount on my ads. I mean, a great example of this, look at casinos. Their whole business model is to keep people in the casino spending money. You go to a casino, all the walls are smooth. There's no sharp edges, which is why people, in order to walk like this, to make that decision to go that way, you have to activate your conscious mind. Compared to this, the customer can walk down unconsciously and then reach the objective without even making a second thought. So the same applies to our website. We need to make it trust building, we need to make it frictionless, and we need to make it really easy for the customer to use. If you guys want an example of this, hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you the landing page we use. Okay, coming up to the second one here, ads. This is another one people just completely get wrong. So, for example, this product here, it's a skin tag remover. You put it onto the skin tag, it shoots a little rubber band around it and removes the skin tag. So immediately looking at this, you need to understand that people who are just coming across this product, A, they're not going to know what it does, and B, they're going to be having some objections. One objection being, does it hurt? You need to be answering this objection ideally on the ad, but at worst on your website in an FAQ section. This is why an FAQ is so important. Because if you remove this objection before it even exists on your ad, it's going to make the client 2 times more likely, 3 times more likely to buy from you. And a simple test for this is show your ad creative to your parents. Show it to your nan, show it to your pop or whatever. If they don't know, A, what the product does, or if they have any objections, they'll let you know. And then you can go through, redesign your ad to make it user-friendly. This is who your target audience is. If you're running ads through Meta, they're going to be 30 plus. It doesn't matter if you know what the product does. If your ideal client has no idea what it is, then it's pointless. Okay, now, bringing it up to the third point is your brand. Now, I know you guys are importing reviews from Judge.me or whatever. This isn't going to cut it in 2025. You guys need to have a brand that is reputable, that looks good, and has some authority and has some social proof behind it. So what I like to do when I'm starting a brand from zero is initially run an engagement campaign. $10 a day. It'll take your Facebook page from having 0 followers to having 1,000 plus. Because what are you more likely to buy from? A page which has 0 followers, 0 credibility, or a page with 1,000 followers? You're gonna be a lot more likely to buy from the page with 1,000 followers. I also like to post a few times on my Facebook page. Post 3 times a week. This just gives it that little bit of extra brand credibility. Let's just get an idea of the customer journey here. They're gonna see your ad. They're gonna click on your page. If your page has 0 followers, they're not going to be interested. You could be a scam, you could be not shipping. So instead, having that little bit of social proof, i.e. 1K followers or 2,000 followers, or even just a couple hundred followers, it doesn't matter. Having that little bit of extra proof is going to do numbers. Okay, now a bonus tip. If you guys stay to the end, this is what you get. Bonus tip that's so overlooked. It's price rounding. If you guys are running a store in multiple different countries, your currency is going to be way off. You need to go onto your currency converter app and you need to make sure that it's rounding to 99 cents or a dollar or anything, because you can imagine if you're buying a product that's $32.18, it's weird. The customer isn't used to it. Make them think again, is this product a scam? Is this thing? Because it's just stuff like that that's little, but it's massive. So, key takeaways from this. Your website, it needs to be clean, it needs to be smooth, it needs to be speaking directly to your ideal client. I mean, this is why my ad strategy works so well, because when I'm running a CBO, 4 ad sets fully broad, whichever angle interacts the best, I will then go and build my offer and build my website around it. So it is talking to that exact client. That's how we're able to hit 10%, I mean, even hit 20% conversion days. Think about that. Out of every 100 people who come onto your website, 20 of them are buying. But anyways, hope you guys found this useful. Kept it as short and as sweet as possible. If you liked, sub, like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.